The Henry Hall program started in 1981 with an endowment in Mr. Hall's name. We really rely on the endowment and our supporters and donors to keep this program going and growing. We do not charge any fees for participation. All the program activities are free of charge to the students.
I've been involved in the Henry Hall program since the 5th or 6th grade, so this would be my 7th or 8th year. It's broadened my view of everything that's going on in the world and everything else that happens that we don't get to experience every day.
So we're working with the same students year after year after year. We're really developing these students. They're developing relationships with us, and we think that these relationships are really transforming.
And we learn every day. We write in our journals about what we saw. We learn about basically a lot of science.
I'd recommend this program for all the smaller kids that are just entering middle school because it gives them an opportunity to get away from being in the city or being in school and just get to explore everything that they're missing out on.
Henry Hall was an African-American engineer, lived in Baltimore. He was also a tropical fish enthusiast, and in his Mosher Street basement had an entire collection of tropical fish and other animals. In 1977, Mr. Hall donated his entire collection, so some of his animals became the seed of the start of the collection here at the aquarium.
It's a requirement of the program to attend a public school in Baltimore City.
The purpose of the program is to give these kids a chance to do things that they've never had the opportunity to do before.
This is my 2nd year, but first year I went to Horn Point.
The students are actually working with the scientists there at Horn Point. The students tour the labs and actually help the scientists. One of their favorite activities is when we go to the oyster lab, and the students actually prepare adult oysters by cleaning them.
We have been going on nature walks, canoeing, learning about the bay and its ecology, learning about the forest and the different endangered and protected species here at Horn Point.
Here at the aquarium, we try to work with as many staff as possible. One of the goals of the program is to expose the students to different career paths that they could take in the aquatic sciences.
It's fun. We get to go behind the scenes to see how everything is instead of just being on the outside.
The students learn about how to scuba dive, and they don't actually get to do it, but they get to learn how the divers set up their gear, the importance of diving for working in an aquarium.
We call these finlets, so they're sort of like miniature fins.
Today, we dissected a squid. It was kind of gross, but it was fun.
My favorite part was taking water samples and testing them to make sure that the water qualities were well.
This year we have several students who graduated high school that have been with us since they were in 6th grade.
Yeah, this is my 5th summer in the Henry Hall program. I even got a little bit over my fear of planes because some of the programs are outside of Maryland, so we fly there.
Over the years, I've been releasing turtles, tagging sharks, canoeing, kayaking. We saw puffins in Maine. We explore a lot of different kind of environments in Maryland and up and down the East Coast.
I think I've benefited from the Henry Hall program because I've gone places that without the Henry Hall program I probably would have never gone.
We'll often hear from students who have graduated the program that Henry Hall has made a difference in their lives, that they wouldn't be where they are today if it weren't for those opportunities to be involved in Henry Hall.